Good morning. Good morning. I am here. Having one of those allergy attacks this morning. That's when my eyes just start pouring like it's raining inside my eyes. My tear ducts are stuck. That's why they do that. Okay, let's see what we got here. I was listening to Deck for a few minutes. He's still watching The Spy. Okay, we had a little action there on Tesla moving up. Did not get to Meta's moving up right now, and so is Apple. We got Meta moving up here. And let's see, we had a pullback on AMD. Let's see where it bounced. And then it came back up again. Let's see, let's go to 75. Let's see what we got here. There we go. See, that's the bounce area. 150, 75, and 70, 45. We leave 70 cents resistance, 70 cents in the channel for AMD. You can see Meta, another great stock. 29.35. The top going back right now and breaking through. Apple new highs. We got 226.80. See where everything lands, then we'll know exactly where we're at. You don't want to chase with in the beginning unless you want to gamble. And that's what you're doing when it comes to it's like today. When it's like this, when you go from one extreme to another. And I tell you, I used to live for the moment to catch those days, but not worth it. You think about how much you can lose. So let's see when we settle out. Let me go back to the other three. Here we go. Oh, look at this Tesla. Any news? 923 Tesla stock. Cuts tariff on China-made cars to 9%. It's not all good news. Not all good news. See, that's why we're dropping. That means they're going to cut their profits. 56, because they got to still pay the 56 the tariff. Let's see. And it's 220. 225. 35. Let's hit the bottom here. Still at bottom. Okay. 25. And you got 226.25 on the top. So it came back $2 after hitting another high of 228. It could go right back up there too. So right now, I'd be thinking about a 230 call. 230 call. A little action here on the SPY. Let's see, we got about 559. Let's put it at 560. 560. What did I do with my 560? Not there. 85. 560. All right, let's do this. 559. 85. Remember, there's a lot of resistance right there at that point. 85. And then here would be 60 is 525. 35. 35. 25. 25 and 60 be 85. 25. Thinking, right? Okay, get my fingers working. Right there. I'm getting an idea now where we are in our channel. Credit comments, Cummings, Musk, and tax credit comments. You always have to take a look at the last news, let's say for something like Tesla, so you know why it's doing what it's doing. Once you get the news out of the way, you'll get the bounce play, then it should come back up again. Still, again, we'd be looking at a right now a 225 to a 230. You've got a 227.50. You know how I feel about those middle contracts. I don't use them. All right, so I would use the 230. See where we're at right there. Tesla, real quick. 2:30 on the 23rd, which is Friday, and call 2:30 right there. That puts you about 36. So you're two out of the money, which is great. See the 227.50? That's 410. You go down to drop to 3. You use the 3250. You're down to 244. So for the difference, I would use the 2 out and use the plain number, the whole number. I don't like those half number contracts, though the contract might be fine right now. Looking here at 560. That's our alert system for here right now. So let's put it up there. Oh, shoot. What did happen to that? I must have hit the remove button. All right, let's duplicate this first of all and put that up to here for resistance. Wow, can't believe I did that too early in the day. RESISTANCE, resistance. Actually, we're up to the 560 anyway. 560. I had a this morning, but I took it out. A 560 alert, and I should have left it there. Boom. There. Okay. And then you've got the hit right there at the 560. All right. So let's leave that. Actually, we're just right under it. Right under the 560 right there. All right. So we can keep an eye on that. That's going to push right through that 560. And then it should click up. Say 60 would be 30, 40. Okay, 559.40. You want to leave 60 cents right there. That's what we're looking at here. And then here, you got to pull back down to okay, I don't know if you could hear that. Let's see what we got in here now. On support is 128.60, and we're going to put 129.60. You can see it lines right up on the dollar. 129.60. All right, right there. There you go. Perfect. Then here, 224. 224. Let's go 75. Actually, I've taken some ibuprofen. I have such a headache for my eyes. 224, 75, 225, 226 on the top. Let's bring it down just a little bit. Actually, I'm going to leave it there. You see, we came right up to it, 226.25. Then we know that the bottom is 225 right here. What do we got? 225. Actually, yeah, 225. I had that right. Right there. Okay. There we go. Let's set chasing that around. Now we got an idea of where we're looking. And here, you see that top? I told you we'd get a little and go shoot right through, right to the bottom of that that bottom VWAP. That's that VWAP plot on the upper plot right there. So that's where it usually hits, right there on the bottom. That's what we would have called. So today we're looking probably 260, 560, 50. If it keeps going and the markets are positive, we're looking at 560, 50. What do we got here? Let's get rid of this. It's not right. Shoot. What happened? Just lost you guys. Just lost you guys. I am sorry about that. I don't know why I lost you. Lost you. Lost you. Come on. You'd be able to see me. What's going on here? I don't see it. There it is. Okay. I don't know what happened. I went over. Sometimes when I lean on my laptop with my hand, it changes things. I got to be very careful with that. Okay. I was trying to do the watch list here. I put some in this morning. You can see the watch list. You can always go back, but right now that's what I put in, taken from Benzinga. I did not use my scanner this morning. Here, so within channel, except for this one came down a little lower on Apple. Let's even it off, make it 15. Let's make it 10. It's a little low, but 10, and then we go 70 is 80. It's perfect. That's good. I'm gonna leave it right there. Could bring up just a tiny tinge, but I'm just gonna leave it. I don't see anything. I would be careful. I would keep an eye on Apple. I think Apple will come back up again and hit a new high. Again, you got an odd number there. So Apple, you got a 227.50, or I'd go to a 230. I would use a 230 on a call right there, and I would just be patient. Let me take one more look at that. 230 on the call and be patient. Okay, put that out of the way. TGL's halted up again, by the way. TGL, take a quick look. Where's my chart? That's what TGL. What's that hand? There we go. And this is halted right now. All right. I'm gonna have to check the stock out itself because I don't know anything about it. Let's do it on this one. All right. Gotta sign in first. Come on. Come on. All right, here we go. And I'll open my room. And let's take a quick look at TGL. You know what? I can just hit this. Boom. Okay. TGL statistics. You want to look for the first thing that we want to go to is float. It's less than 1 million. So you got a 686,000 float. That's a tremendous. That means that thing's going to take off and keep halting and keep halting. And I don't see any last filings I see are 4 days ago. So this is a pump and dump. Be very careful. I would stay away from it. And how many holds do we have so far? Let's see. TGL. We already got the first. Yeah, you already got this. Is the third hold. After the third, usually comes down. So we've got one. Let's say we got one, two. This is the third hold. Unholds at 948. The question is why? All right, why is it doing this? Like I said, I don't see anything in here. Let's take a look at real quick here. And TGL, here it is, global breaker, trading higher. Here are 20 stocks per treasury. Global request withdrawal S1 filing. That was 816. That's 4 days ago. Like I said, there's no news. 4 days ago, this is a pump and dump. I would be very careful. At this point, I would stay away. That's just my suggestion. Okay? Stay away. Any questions? But it is moving up. And it's inexpensive. So you don't know. This is the time. It could run to about $4. So you could take a shot. You could buy yourself 100 shares, make a couple $100, or take 100 shares and possibly it drops back to $1.50, $1.75 here, 170, and 188. So that's a risk if you could even get in. To get in, you'd have to do a limit order and go in high, like about $3. So the minute it opens, you get totally filled at the lowest point possible. Other than that, I'd be very careful. I wouldn't touch it. There was a time I would, but not anymore. I don't mess with those anymore. Too much money to make in options. Okay, what do we got? What do we have here? Of course. All right. Oh my eye. I'm gonna jump into a shower. I'm gonna have to take 5 minutes off and jump into a shower just for my eye. Get that steam. I woke up about 8:30 this morning, so I did not get a chance to jump in the shower. And then I had to run downstairs because I had a package to go that I just left downstairs for the postman. I sold a Capodimonte 1941 collectible porcelain. And it had two broken parts that I re-glued, and it would have been worth 300. I didn't break it. It came that way. I got it from an old years ago. I got it. It was broken, but it re-broke. So I just re-glued it, and I got $60 for it as is. People still collect them. They don't care. They'd rather have it on the shelf, and it looks great. It had a broken like a paintbrush, and it broke. I just painted the paintbrush and the nose. So actually, there's two places you won't even see it unless you really look for it. One day, by 5 years from now, the nose will fall off. A guy will have to get a nose job. Okay, just kidding. Anyway, good morning, good morning, good morning. How are we all feeling there? Other than I can't see a damn thing, you're going to have to bear with me for about 5 minutes. I'm going to wait till after 10. It's my right eye only. My right eye is just tearing away and pain. So I got to wait. I don't know what's going on with me. 18. Put that back there. Okay, that's good. Dexter watching The Spy. Probably. It's moving up, but it's not something you just want to watch by itself. As I told you before, it'll go to the top there, just where I called it, about 560.30. Okay, we're at 28 right now. So 560. Let's put that up to about 30. Right there. Actually, got 25, but we'll put it to 30. That's my alert section. 30. And we're going to get this now to, let's see, 30 and 30 would be 70. Right at, excuse me, right at the 30 at the 70 mark. So that gives you a 60-cent channel right there. Here, we had the tip, we had more, about 45 section right over here. I'm leaving it there because we're still moving up. We got 129.27. I'm going to bring this up to about 129. It's very, very close. Closer than I would want for, let's bring it up to 129. That's going to bring you to the 13 exponential and the VWAP right around the same area. Okay, we're right there in there. So I'm going to keep that at 129. And that would give us 129.60. Perfect. We had 60, 70 cents before. Oh, 60 there. 60 here, 60 here, and 70 here. So here, I'm testing, I'm sorry, it's $1.25. Let's see, top, we've got 226.70. So let's bring it up to 226.70. Let me bring it to 50 for right now. Let's see what it looks like. 226.50. And you know me, I like that 45. See what that looks like. I'm just tweaking it at this point. That would bring it to 220, 225. What did I say? 45, 20, 225. We're dropping. So you got 225. Still dropping, still dropping. You're going to go to about 75. So you got 224.75. That's so funny. 224.75. That's your $1.25. Would bring it up to 226. Okay, coming down. It's coming down. Last time it came down to about 60. Let's bring it to the 60. We'd have a double bottom right there and see if we can hold there. And if that is the case, and we bounce again right at that same, you have a triple bottom almost, and it's going to go back up. And that would put you in a 230, back to the 230. So you can make some money on Tesla. Every time it bounces, you can go in for the 230 or 227.50 if you have a bigger account and you don't mind spending a little bit more money. A big account means over 25,000, because then you can trade as much as you want, as long as you don't. Even if you fall below for the day, you can still trade. If you fall below for the day, as long as you have a chance to bring it back up, and you can trade as many times as you want. But if you drop below, of course, you can't use more money than you use for options anyway. All right, they don't give you margin money on. You're already getting the margin. You know, you're getting almost 100 to 1 on most of these stocks. So they don't give you margin like when you do a stock. You know, you have a $25,000 account. They give you $87,000 worth of trading. It's 4 times minus a certain percentage. And that's the law. They have to back it off a little bit. Okay, I feel good. Other than my eye, unbelievable. Like I have something in it. Now it's going to help. I'm going to have to jump in. I wanted to wait until after 10. I want to see what happens at 10, and then I'll run in real quick. Just give me, I'm a 5-minute shower guy. If I want to use the soap, it's an extra 2 minutes. Well, my age, it's actually an extra 4 minutes. I have to use a brush to get my back. I can't be twisting and turning, especially because I had surgery 17 weeks ago. All right, how's everybody doing? I want to shout out to all those over. I think there's about 6 people over in YouTube. If you can hear me in YouTube, give me a hands up. Just hit that hand down there and give me a hands up. Huh? Don't be selfish. It don't cost you anything. It don't give me anything. Just lets me know you can hear me and you're there. If you're in YouTube, just give me a hands up. All right, what do we got here now? Still at 805 on subscribers for Tradecasting. It's not like anybody's getting close to me. I'm making some decisions about possibly retiring, not from trading. I'll never stop trading. I have to say I'm not going to do like I do now, but I think I'm going to go to the end of the year, and then I'm going to call it on my 70th. I'll be 70 in November. I'll see how I feel. You know, I just need to get into a different routine, more like a routine of exercise, taking care of my body, and trying to make the next year or so of building myself up so I'll possibly live longer. What's more important? If you're not healthy and you got money, what good is it? So I'm really thinking about working out and really trying to get to do some of the things that I should be doing for myself and not making money my priority. And money for you should be a priority right now for most of you. I've lived my life. I've owned an art gallery at the age of 25 for 8 years. I was a number one salesman for an insurance company, Bankers Life and Casualty. Look at the SPY. Just went up to five. We got 560.65. You know, you got to realize we're going to hit a. If we keep going, we're going to hit a new high for the SPY. The high of the SPY, I believe, was 565.16. You can look it up. 565.16, I believe, was the highest the SPY has ever been. I'll look it up for you because I know you guys are freaking lazy. You're not lazy or you wouldn't be here. Let's see, what do I got? 565.16 is correct. All right. See, I know something. I used to know a lot more. I'm not saying I know a lot less. It's just that certain things are relative that aren't relative anymore. You know, I was thinking about this morning. You know, like I could just go into Dextrum every morning and start calling them out like I used to. You know, go run my scanners at 7 o'clock, get up at 7, run the scanners. By 9:30, 10 o'clock, I'm gone, done. And I could go take care of my day, and I could still get my don't pass go, collect $200. I love doing it, and I love you guys. You know that. You know, because I stay here so many times. I stay so long. I'm the first one to start that hanging out for 5 hour bit. And then I got J Trades kind of taking over my shadows there, which is great. I'm glad he's there. I'm glad he's there. TGL's up $1.55, but it didn't go very far. Right now, it's only at 213. Before it was over $2, so I was right to stay away. If you take a quick look at that TGL, exactly what I told you was going to happen. Third hold down. Fourth hold down. See, there was another one even after that. So that third hold halted and the fourth one halted. It all would have been a down move and it would have hurt. And if you look in the watch list, you'll see it was hard to borrow. So it was shortable early this morning. And whoever did it, it's not like you can buy the shorts through Thinkorswim, but I'm sure there are other ones that you can buy them. They're yours continuously. Like, uh-oh. Here we go. You can see we're headed for 561. So right now, let's put this in 85. Our alert for 561. Let's put this up here. So if we have 85 and 60 is 25. There's our 60 cents right there. And our alert. So I'm going to put 2 alerts to show you. Let's duplicate this up and say right now my alert is for 561. All right, so 561 alert at the moment. And I don't think that's going to be the end. If we can keep this going like this, and only time is going to tell what kind of a day we're going to have. 561. Let's put this to here, watching on the front. Bingo. So I would say that our ultimate is going to be 565. So let's duplicate this one more time, push this up, and let's just, it may not be able to see it, so let me just do something real quick. 565. All right, let's say 565. Close your eyes. 565. That's end of day /week. Okay? So I would say eventually we're going to see, and if we get to 565, where's the other one? You can't even see it. Like I said, it's all the ways. Let's see. There it is. It's all the ways up there. If we get to that point, of course, we got to get past that 16, and then it'll drop like a bomb. All right. And the reason I say that is because that is the old high. So that would end up like an old 200, but it's not 200, more like 50-day. Which of course was I can't even read it, 546, 506.54. So none of these come into play right now. It's just new charted territory. But remember, it's up here. All right, I'm not gonna pull it down, but you'll see as we get closer. If we do, then you'll start to see it, and that's my ultimate is 565. How many people can call that one? And that's old territory. The old territory of when do we? They never leave messages. Phone's dead. Hold on 1 second. It's a good thing I went to get that phone because there was a battery in here, and it's hot as hell. I don't know why. That's weird. Something wrong. I'll check that out later. I'm glad I got it off of there. That could have started on fire. That's what happens. These rechargeable batteries stop working. I just bought those a year ago. It's weird. Worst comes to worst, I'll take that phone out of there. All right, it's just another extension. I only use it for the fax machine anyway. Okay. Why do we have news? Is that 10 o'clock? Yeah, 10 o'clock. Time to go into calls. But 10 o'clock, here we go. Africa, CDC. What do we got? Africa, General says vaxpox begin in Democratic vaccination to begin in Democratic Republic of Congo and other. It's starting to spread, man. This stuff's disgusting. 954 Taiwan, 118 billion chip plant in Germany. That's a good thing. Getting it out of Taiwan. They're gonna turn down their plants and won't move on Taiwan's part, knowing that China's going to try to take over. Okay, we got good here. Here we've come down. Bring this down. I'm trying to figure out why. This was 954. 954. What do we got? Oh no, no. Oh, I did it. You see that? Sometimes I just move too fast. I tried not to. I tried not to. I can't believe it. I hate when that shit happens. Okay, there we go. All right, so what do we got? 70 is 129.40. So 45. Okay, enter. $80. Let's do 85. 85. I'm gonna find a solid base. 85 is 85 and 60. 45. Below 50. There you go. I got it. So it's 50 and 50. 90. Coming down. 29. Right there. Yeah, perfect. That's it. Sometimes you gotta go to the top, back it back down. There you go. Oh my God, I can't see. I'm working with one eye. You spell Mississippi with one eye? Remember that as a kid? 70 years old, and I can still remember what I did as a kid. It's not bad. I didn't smoke a lot of pot. Never liked it. Loved the smell, loved the taste. Couldn't stand the high. Wasn't me. All right, 223.45. 223. I'm gonna have to go take a shower. I got something in my eye. I think that's what it is. 223.45. Bring it down 13 exponential. 224. 223.45. Bring this down to about right there. 223.45. 70. That brings it here. Or you got to come to the low point there, which is 20. I think that's it. So bring it down to 20. And that brings up 45 on the top. That should bring it right about right there. Right there. That's it. See? Start from the bottom, work your way up. It's always $1.25. Don't ask me why. I figured it out a long time ago, and it's always worked with Tesla. Never changed because the amount of shares traded with Tesla is a significant amount. One of the most. Oh, Tesla, 96 million shares. That's low. I mean, you're talking. This is summer. You're talking during the year 140 to 150. AMD just hit a new high of 161.47. So you got a 165 for the call on that one, or the put at 160. All right. All right. If it's going to come back down a little, I got 161. Let's put it up to 50. 161.50. We do the top first. 161.50 and 161.50 is 161. 160. 160. We'll put it 45. 160.45 support. Here you go. And what do we got here? Meta is 530.45. Resistance 530.45. 530.45, and you got 530 is 529. 529.45 with the dollar for Meta. Oh shoot. Okay, hitting buttons. And Apple's still the same. All right, so what I want to do real quick is I'm going to put the come on, oh, I have two open. All right, let's see. I'm going to put the contracts out one more time. So what do we got? We've got SPY 565. If you want it, let's see, 560. No, 60. Let me just check that real quick. I think they're in dollars. SPY. Totally forgot. I lost my head for a second. It's SPY. Here we go. August 20th contract, SPY. Yeah, those are dollars. So you've got 561 and 560. And you've got, I never look at that one. It's amazing. Just got a brain for it. You've got 56.15. That went up $10. 56.15 and 56.20 on the call for SPX. That's on the 20th contract. Let me put that back. Chart. Next one we got is Tesla. Tesla, I'm going to go to 220 on the put and 225 on the call. All right. And then you got NVIDIA. NVIDIA 130 still, 125. That one, you know, you got the 127.50. You always got the 250, every 250. All right. Then you've got Apple. Apple's still 230 and 225. AMD is 165 on the call and 160. 160 on the put. And then you've got 530 on Meta call and 525. Here's your contracts. Those are on the 23rd, which is Friday's contracts. Everything is Friday's contract except for the SPY and SPX. Those will always be each day until at least 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock, you should change to the next day. Just in case you get caught. You never know. You're in, there's a big drop, and you don't want to sell it just yet, take the loss. Or let's say you're going the other way, you're shorting it, and it goes up. You know, you don't want to take the loss. 162 on AMD, by the way. It went up. Doesn't change the contract. 162.04 until 162. Actually, should be 162.05. Shows resistance. 162.05. I'm going to leave the bottom at 62. What do we got here? Come on. I can say and 62.05. I said this. Say 205, right? I did. So it's 161.05. We'll keep the dollar for right now. I don't see any reason. I think it was 70 cents, but let me see what it looks like. That's okay. You can leave the dollar in AMD, dollar in Meta. Apple, I'm leaving 70 cents. So on the top here, I'm at 226. I'm going to say 95 minus 70 is, let's see, 25. I know you can't see it, but if I do them on the bottom one, once I open them, they're done already. It makes it a lot easier. There you go. And by the way, even when I'm not trading, I still do these. It's just such a habit I've gotten into doing that it's not a big deal to me. It's a good habit to get in, especially if you're new. Right here, you got your bottom VWAP plot. Sometimes hard to see it. So you've got right there, 128.35. There you go. And there's your touch. 128.40, 35. That's what I would have called. There it is. Right? Next one down, you've got about 127.90. All right? So 127.90. Let's edit that down to, look at that, down a dollar. 127, let's say 95. Where are we at? Let's just leave it at 128 since it bounced. 128, and that's going to bring you up to 129. See if that works. 129 brings it all down about 50 cents. There you go. I don't like it. Doesn't seem right. 128. Oh, so there it is. Well, it made me right there. There you go. Everything's dropping. We need to go check FinViz out, see what's going on. Because our markets are definitely dumping. 25. Let's use the step here. 25, 50, 75. Right there, bottom VWAP plot. You can't see it, just move to a different part. 559. So there's your alert for 559. You're right there already. 559, just leave it on there. So we're going to take this now, bring it down to 559, bring the top up to 559, 559.60. And we had, what do we have here before? 561. We didn't never hit this. So we got real close, but never hit. All right. Right now, we're just diving. We're diving. You should be in puts only. 125 on NVIDIA. I'd go 558 on the SPY. And I would go 220 on, I would go 220 on Tesla on the put. Watch for the bounce. Watch for the bounce. And if we're still going down, it might be a bounce up a little and come right back down again. I love these days. These are the days I make the most money. 555. Gonna drop a little lower. Let's see what happens. 555 is 221. It's 222. 222. 50. I see what I said about 80. $1.25. Can't go wrong. Okay. There's your bounce. There's your bounce. Let's get that FinViz open in here and see what the heck is going on in here. FinViz. There we go. All right. So you can see now we're down 62. So we know we were positive before, and that's gone the other way. What's dragging us? Not very much. Right here, real estate's taking us down, and consumer, that's like Walmart, but they're doing okay. So your biggest to find, Lilly, NVIDIA. So it's not the S&Ps. The S&Ps, see, we're right near the balance there. I didn't even look at that. It's got to be the NASDAQ and the Dow together that are starting to pull us down. So it's not the stocks we're looking at here. Also, just want to do real quick, if you got in here, you can see your, I saw Mara and Riot. Those are what do you call the Bitcoin, those kind of stocks. That means that they're going up right now. LZN, it's not doing very much. Anything else in here? We got TTNP is, I think I put that in this morning, it is. And we got INM, I'm not watching. PETA, back in, I'm watching. ALLG, I just took that out. ALLG. No, that's good. And GSUN. I remember that one from a while back. GSUN. I lost the whole damn thing. All right, where am I? Watch list. GSUN. Did I get it in there? GSUN. I saw it right there. It started to go in. GSUN. And then I wasn't even touching the board at that time. It just went. And that was here. Let's back this up. That's really weird to move by itself. All right, and that's that. Look at this. NVIDIA just went to red. You see I had that? It didn't show red. It just went, oh, I see. The page just moved up and down. It went to -3. It just happened all of a sudden. So as you can see, it dropped, and it finally hit on the page. I don't know why. Unless my page wasn't refreshed. That's a very good, shows you another reason why you should always refresh your page. But I just brought it over fresh, so I don't know why I would have. Okay, sorry, I had to refresh that page. All right, that's going to change contracts, I think. SPY is 550. Yeah, let's change a few of these real quick. Just change a bunch of stuff. So your SPY, you've got 559. We're going to leave it at 560. And the other way, we're going to bring it down to, I'm going to leave it at 558. I'm going to go a little further out on those, and I'm going to do the same thing on SPX. I'm going to go 2 out. It's pretty high anyway. In fact, I'm going to go to 55.95. There we go. 955. 55.95 on the put, SPX, and 56.10. That worked out perfectly. I don't know if it touched the others. Let's see. Let me check. Tesla is still 220.25, 130, even though it dropped 125. Everything else is fine. Everything else is still fine. Shoot, something happened here. What did I just do? What did I just do? That's fine. Okay. All right. Here's your. It changed the SPY and the SPX. And Meta. Here goes Meta. Meta just dropped to 527. I think I had a 525 anyway. Meta. I did, so that's still good. 527. We're going to leave 527.35 support. See if it drops anymore. I'm going to leave the tops. I got 159.75 support on AMD. And I got 226.10. Let's just bring it down to 226. 226 on Apple. It's a little lower than it really is, but I'm going to bring it down. 226. Let me see how 25 looks. 220. 226.25 is fine. It's going back up. There's a bounce. All right. Self-driving car for sure. What the hell's that? Okay. The bottom, see the bottom VWAP? 558.85 is your 558.85. Give me 1 second. Waiting for a delivery. Mailman's downstairs. That was, I don't know why I felt it in my, I felt it. It's amazing. You never know when they're coming to. All right, let's see. Hmm. Well, then we'll get rid of that one. Put a little note on the door. It says I'm home. So they'll knock. This thing could blow away. Okay. Let me put that on the door. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. All right. I'm back. Sorry. Perfect. I did have a package. This lady has like no personality. She doesn't even like taking my packages, and there's one down there for her. She's short. She's round. She's dark, and she don't like me. And I got a Jamaican granddaughter, man. I don't understand. I'm not prejudiced. She just, I don't know, just doesn't like white people. One of those. She's definitely Black Lives Matters and Union, which is a bad combination for both. You know, I'm with the ALM, not the BLM. You know what the ALM is? All lives matter. All right. See, I walked away for a few minutes and 6 people left the room. All right, you can come back now. All right, what do we got here? I was fixing the top ones. All right. 126.85 on NVIDIA. Still dropping. 126.80. I'm going to leave it at 80 because there was a doji there. 85 is correct. 126.85. That one will leave $1. I'm going to bring it all the way down to 120. Oh, yeah, it's almost perfect. Look at that. 127. I think with the doji, 127.65 and 120. Let's say 20. 126.65 perfectly on the dollar, where the doji hit the bottom. And I always wonder when this thing bounces like that and then it bounces up, if it's going to come back down one more time. That's what I'm looking at. Let's just see if I can make it a little smaller and get some more in here. Is that okay like that? And then you can see the whole day. You get to see the bounce in here. There was no head and shoulders. They have 1, 2, and a slight one in here and a long shoulder. That's possible. See the head, like a Batman head, had the double, and then you have this in here. All right, nothing else really. Nothing else. Right. Oops, what happened? What happened? Lose it for a second, I think. Yep, for a second. Must have touched them. 15, 15, 15, 15. We're back to 15. Whoever left came back, you see? They're cruising. They're cruising. See what they can find out there. Only Jay's out there. And how's this guy? Anybody listen to the guy? I don't know his name. Policing Pips. It's a futures. He does futures. I've never really watched him. Maybe a couple seconds. Young, looks like a nice guy. What is he doing? NQ? Let's see. I'm just checking real quick. NQ. See? They do the most common when it comes to the futures, you know. These people need to learn to diversify themselves a little bit, but I don't know. That's why I watch about 6 stocks. Here we go. Turn that off. What's still on? I must have volume on him. Bingo, gone. Okay. Real good. Real good. So that's why I try to do at least 6 stocks here. I click through the top 3, but by watching the top 3, Meta, AMD, and Apple, I get an idea what's happening with the whole market, what's shifting what, whether the SPY is being led by a particular section of like consumer or real estate, or whether it's leading. Okay, sometimes it's because it's being manipulated. It's moving the whole S&Ps. You know, you got your SPY, your NVIDIA, your Tesla. These are heavily, and Meta, they're heavily manipulated stocks. AMD, they're big and they're manipulated. And there's nothing wrong with that if you learn about manipulation. If you can understand when a stock is being manipulated and why, then you might be able to follow how a billionaire thinks, not how you think. You try to second guess them, you're going to lose every time. But if you try to figure out the pattern to how they trade, okay, where the fake out breakouts come in, where they make it like it's going up and then it comes all the ways down. There's a reason. They collect all your stop losses and stuff like that. They know what they're doing. This is being done purposely. You just have to realize that. What is this? Congratulations, you've been selected. It is. It's got to be really old. Down there. Go to the new section. Maybe I'll look at it. Oh, H&R Block. That is my password. Don't want to lose those. What's this? Ryan? Oh, Ryan. What happened to Ryan? He disappeared. He wanted to do one-on-one, and that was the end. Never showed up on his day. Let's see, Iowa. Or Georgia. Who was that? T-Mobile. All right. All right, we're good. We're good. Let's see if I can get some of this. We seem to set back a little bit here. This is my wife. Spendthrift. All right, what time? Time to take my vitamins real quick. Today is Tuesday. Get this and this. Go off on this one. 2, 3, 4, 6, 5. So, okay, done. Vitamins in. What do we got? Any questions, comments, concerns, stocks you're watching? Anybody watching any other stocks besides what we're looking at? Let me see if I can pull in. I don't want to lose you guys. So I'm going to open this one. I'm going to open that one. Go into my scanner real quick. I'm going to open my scanner with daytime scanner. Not much green here. Okay, that's a. Okay, give me a second. I hear beeping. Must be from Dextrum. All right, personal. Let's see. There we go. Daytime scanner. Perfect. 45,070. Let's change that to. We'll leave 70 cents. In order. Anything? Nothing is shortable. Nothing. We've got first one 7-Eleven open 732 last. Here's one. TTNP. Worth watching up there. It's open at 889. It's at 1212 and moving around. TTNP. It's in there, my second one. Next one, 105, 130, RR. ALEG is another one. Not really doing much. 90 cents, 120 is VRPX. Opened up at 91. It's over $1, but it's not moving that much. 412. Here's one. ASTI. I'm going to put that in my watch list here. I don't know if it's any good. ASTI. And what else do we got here? 14 to 16. Here's one. Oh, that is ASTI. That is ASTI. Oh, that's S. No. ASTI. SPRY. That's the last one I'm putting in. SPRY. Come up there? Yeah. Yeah. 14, 16. What else do we got? RVPH. Nothing. I think 203, 17, 17, 19. I look at the open price and where the high and then where it's at right now. Then it tells me if there's enough variation that it's worth looking into. 13, 19, here's one. WBTN, the $13 stock. It's in the dollar range of $13. I don't see anything else at the moment, so that's it. I'm out of there. Okay, I'm back into you guys so I can keep an eye on you. Because you guys have to be watched. Too slow to trade today. This volume is not making any more putting myself in a trade. I can't honestly agree with him at all because looking at the options here, this has been a downward motion from the time we hit the highs of the day, going down, down, down. And right now, if you were in Tesla, he would have been making right now in Tesla, okay, on 5 contracts. Let's see, 5 contracts at 10 o'clock. If he got in at 226.80, we're at 220. He would have made $6 on Tesla. So I totally disagree with Deck on that one. Anybody else disagree? Does anybody else disagree with that? Yes, no, indifferent. That's the problem. People can't think for yourselves. I'm kidding. 36. Who's that? Oh, that's the other guy. Bring it back to lobby. But I do disagree with that. I think it's days like this that you can make money in options, not stocks. So the SPY too. You could have gotten the SPY at 560 and down to 5. You would have made $2, probably about $4 on SPX. Look at this, right to the predictable too. 558.41. I could have called that in a heartbeat. That would have been an easy one. 540.58. Let's say 45. Right there. That was definitely predictable. 45. That's going to put us to 05. 559. There you go. 05. There's your 60 cents. So definitely money to be made there. Definitely highly predictable from the turn. Same thing here. Same thing here. You could have made on Tesla from 226 down to, well, we already said that. It's still dropping. So you could be in a 220 right now, 217.50 put and be making money. No problems. 220. Let's leave it at 220. It's going to be a little lower, but that's where it's going. 220. 220, and it becomes 221, and let's say 50 cents. I'm going to bring it because it probably should be, well, it's coming down. It's coming down. See? Still in it, you could be making money. Deck's wrong. Absolutely wrong on that one. Great option. Same thing for NVIDIA. Same thing with the SPY. Every time it comes back up, we got to find out where the bounce is. 220 here, 125 here, possibly, and 555 here. Let's see where they bounce to. You can still be making money. Let it wait till it come back up a little and then hit it back down. This should be 225. 25. Right there. 25 and 60 is 85. Okay? It keeps coming down. Just leave it at 559. Right there. Let's see if this is the bounce. My top AMD came, same thing. You could have made the same thing with AMD. 157.65. 157.65 support. 157.65 is 158.65. Right by the 13 exponential. Right at it. Perfect. At a high of 162, you're down 157. So right there, you got right there. 7 and 5 is 12. $5 on that one. So this was a lot of money to be made today. That's a cop out. I'm not going to tell you what I think. What the heck? Who's listening to me? Who is listening? 90. 90. Okay, 90 support on. So on Apple, 226, 225.90, 225.90, and that's to the VWAP. 225.90 and 70 is 60, right above the VWAP. Let's go to 60. Perfect. Jack, I don't agree with you. If you're listening, there was plenty of money to be made today on puts. A lot of money on puts. If you hear me, let the board know you're here and say hello. Never says hello in here. Doesn't love me anymore. All right. Pretty good. Look at that. Pretty good. So who agrees? Look at that. Going up, you could have made money going up this morning, and coming down, you could have made money right there. Here, pretty much, it was rocky road until it wasn't. Right up here, 10 o'clock. See? 10 o'clock, all down. 10 o'clock, all down. 10 o'clock, all down. Eventually, you got to come back. Now, you know we started in positive this morning, and now you can see we're negative, but not that bad. Let's refresh just to be sure. And NVIDIA is the big rocker on the S&Ps today coming down. Lilly is the opposite. They're selling a lot of drugs today on the street corners of Harlem. Just kidding. I want to see if they have sense of humor. All right. Let's see if she did my, I doubt it. Let's see, selling. Label creator. She never scans my packages, even though I say please. Bitch. Okay. 21. What happened here? Oh, I got the shit and take it off. What's going on here? Come on. Come on. Put it that way. How clear that is. 130. Remember the other one, 565? I guess we're not going to see that today, not since we dropped. Let's bring this up here. It's perfect. Boom. Nice. Okay. Anybody? Any questions? All right, let's have a great day. Just kidding. All right, what do we got here? Stock photos. We've got any questions? Any thoughts? Anything? Come on, speak up. Who's here? High-minded lowlife. Very nice. How could a high... So he's a lowlife, but he's always high all the time. So he's high-minded. Squawk. What are you smoking anyway? Bud's here. Mark, 4908. He came back for more. Misto. He's been coming here. G. Wright, always here. Dekmar, never talks. There's more, but I can't, without going through each letter individually, I can't see. Why not? Because that's what it is. C. No C's. No B's. I'm the only A. No F. G's. G right. H. I. J. K. L. M. Misto and Mark. N. O. P. O. Q. W. R. T. They don't show up. Why? No, you. You ain't here. All right. We're still dropping. Still dropping. You still think there's no money to be made today? You could be sitting tight in a trail stop at a 75-cent trail stop, and you'd still be in. Look at this. See? Still dropping. 5/19/65. Good, Jimmy. How you doing, buddy? What's going on with you? Did you trade today, or are you just passing by? 5/19/65. Where were you hanging out? You just woke up? You were hanging somewhere else? You hanging in with J Trades? Only took one short on RR. Why? I saw RR earlier. That came up on my scanner. You could have shorted anything today and still been in it and making money. Look at this. Look at the SPY. Look, I told you. Look at this. 557. What do we got? 558 support. 558 becomes now 558.60. If it starts dropping lower, 558 and 60. If it starts dropping below the 558, we might be looking at 555 today. Let's see if we can hold here. All right. Whatever it is, it seems to be holding us. NVIDIA, what do we got here? Well, nothing, no big deal. Apple, Lily's the only one on the S&Ps. Everything I have here, Tesla, NVIDIA, SPY, Meta, AMD, Apple, pretty much S&Ps. What do we got? Be careful going back. He said looking for, Deck said he was looking for a bounce off the trend line on the 30-minute time frame. 30-minute time frame. Let's see what that looks like. Let's go in here. SPY. All right, enter. 1 day, 30-minute. There we go. So what do we got? That would be, see it right there. Right there. At 557, just where we're at. Why do I even, well, we're at 59.60. So if he took it off of there, see, it's harder to tell. I don't know. I like mine better. That would have bounced here on there. It bounced. It didn't really come back up. It went back down even further. I don't know. I don't even like the 30. Do you? What does that tell me? The bounce would show it right there. There's your lower doji. That shows a reversal. You took the bounce off of that, you could have brought it back up to here. Something tells me we came down that way. Not we went bounce and came back up. So I don't like it. Submit the 3-minute. There you go. Right there. See? You can't see with that with the 30. And that's why if you went the minute by minute also for smaller accounts because you're afraid of losing more. There you go. 1, 2. The second one right in there, I would have bounced in at 558.20. You'd be up 40, 50 cents right now. I'd rather use this system. Second green. When the second green is a little bit higher than the first green, that's a sell-off of the shorts right there. All the shorts on the SPY in the stock itself, there's your shorts. That's what that represents. This is buying going long. That's taking the bounce. Okay, there you go. That's why I leave the 1 minute sometimes, because a lot of people in here have smaller accounts, and it's not going to help them to a bounce off the 30 could kill them. All right. What if they thought it was still going down? They take a bounce off the 30. They wouldn't have seen that whole thing. It looks like it's still down there. You'd be down a lot of money unless you looked at the price. Don't like it. That's for people with large accounts who are not worried about minute to minute. How many of you guys, raise your hand, be honest. How many of you guys, there's 24 people in here, raise your hand or put me on the board right now and tell me, who's not worried about minute to minute right now? Be honest. Who isn't worried about minute to minute? I'll bet you out of 24 people in this room, 4 people aren't worried about minute to minute. And that's why you come here, because when you have a smaller account, you will want a guy that's looking out for you. Dex got $500,000 in his account, or he could. So he thinks on, well, if I got 500,000 and I lose 10 grand, it's no big deal. To you lose 10 grand, you're wiped out. Well, the 1 minute is a death trap, in your opinion, depending on the size of your account. Okay. For me, it's made me a lot of money. But the point is, you might get scared out quicker. But right now, if you were sitting on a 30-minute, let's go back to the SPY. Look at this here. Up, 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 up. Let's go back to that 30-minute, okay? And let's take a quick look at that, all right? 30-minute. What do you see? Do you see anything going back up? You had a bounce here, but that's about it. You don't see anything. You don't see anything positive results unless you look at the price, all right? And look at the sell-off, 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 sell-off. You can't see that minute by minute. So unless you've got a really, really huge account, I may agree with you. But right here, I don't know if you'd be, there you go. There's my first turnaround. I would probably get out. I would flip it out right now, take my gains. But you won't see that on a 30-minute. So let me ask you a question, Jimmy. How big is your account? In thousands? 5,000, 10,000, 25,000, 50,000, 100,000? How big is your account? Remember I said there's 4 people in here. If they have big enough accounts, okay, there you go. So if you got over 25,000, you don't have to watch it minute by minute. These guys do. That could be the difference of they're done for the day, okay? Or done. It wipes out their whole account. Right now, we're still going up. We're still bouncing up. Now we got a bull flag coming off. All right. So we'll come a little bit higher here. We did a touch to, let's see, 558, but we're still very bearish right now. Question is, can we get back up to the VWAP is the big question. Yeah, let's put this up at around 75 now, right there. All right, that's what we're looking at. And then that probably brings us here. So 15 from the, let's say, 558 and 15. Actually, it would be 20. 20 and 60 is 80. 15 is right. So it'd have to be 15. See, my system works. Boom, right there. See, support and resistance, and that brings us right there. Notwithstanding the dojis. If I brought it to the doji at 85, would be 25, would be the top here. See it? It will work out that way too, right there. But we're already in the next one, so I went to the top. I went to the bottom here and then worked my way up. From here, from the top, then I worked to the top here. It works out either way. Gives us enough that we know where we're at in the channel. 30K. You always find that you get it between 25, 26, and 34, back and forth. Are you working back and forth, or are you taking money out every time you get to a certain point? I know you're doing that well. Are you up for the year? Or is that $30? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I can stick right now. I got every day Discover sends me a In fact, I'm looking to tie it up with a little bit more. Yeah, Discover. $338,937 sitting in an account. 338,937 and 94 cents. That was 8/18/2024. What's today? Why didn't I go on the 20th? The 19th. That's weird. Oh, because I didn't do any transactions. Okay. I get about 13, not enough, $1,300 a month in that account, which I got to pay taxes on, unless Trump gets in. No taxes on your bank accounts. That would be great. We give you 7%, we give you 5% interest, and then we take 40% of that back from you, or 25, whatever your tax bracket is. Simple income. All right, let's go back. Where was I? Got me thinking, Lincoln. I don't know if I should lock up my money, for 8 months or 9 months. I can get about 8.5, 9%. Anybody know of any device right now that just pays simple interest? And interest, not simple, but what do you call that? Cumulative interest. So it keeps getting goes in, so it's on the new amount. Um, what's the highest paying instrument up there? I have to tie my money down for more than a year and get more than 8%. Anybody know anything? Annuities. Don't know about the annuities. Anything? I found 8.5%. I found one that was 10.5, but I waited too long. I don't know what's going to happen. And I'm really thinking that if the witch gets in, then I'm going to start taking all my money out to cash. I'm going to pull it all out, or tie it down really heavy into something. But I can't leave more than 250,000. It's got to be insured and be able to get my hands on some money. So I'm going to pull some cash out just to have it. We according to Elon Musk, if Kamala and the communists get in, um, we can be looking at a depression very easily. They're selling us out, man. We could lose everything. Insured, nothing. What good is if it's insured by the FDIC when they're bankrupt too? They'll fold on everything. You'll lose everything. You'll have nothing except the property you live in, and you won't be able to live there either, and you won't be able to sell it. I guess there's always going to be people with money. There's always going to be rich people out there, right? All right, we're in a little hole pattern here. I need that shower. My eyes a little better. A little better. Stop thinking about it. No, I stopped because their paper trading system sucks. Terrible. I won every day. I won. I usually win anyway. Doesn't really matter. I just have the money's tied up with some other stuff right now. Plus, I'm in that money market thing, short thing. I can't. I have to be able to bring in a certain amount of money to take care of my son right now without affecting the account too badly. Okay, that's one. How many left feedback? Come on. This one here is coming today too. We got bubble wrap into output delivery. Output delivery. That one's UPS. They come later. And let's see if she scanned my package. I doubt it. She's just not a nice person. shipping label created. She just won't do it. No reason for it. It takes 2 seconds. I'm gonna start calling them in for pickup. What if they charge? Charge for package pickup. It's free, regardless of the number of packages you're sending. Your letter carrier will pick up your package when your regular mail is delivered. Arrange a next day pickup or let us know 3 months in advance that your packages will be ready. Arrange up to 3 months in advance. Next day pickup. Just let us know. It's free, regardless of the number of packages. Package pickup is free. Collect on delivery fees. Amount to be collected on insurance coverage desired, wherever is higher. Can you send packages from your mailbox? Yes, you can. They're small enough to fit in your mailbox. You can also schedule pickup and leave packages on your porch. Go to the website and follow instructions on how to schedule a package pickup request. Wow. So she has to take them, bitch. Why she give me such a rough time? Package pickup on demand. I don't want to free pickup for the next. Huh. Okay. Why doesn't my mail person scan? Hmm. We're still in check. See, nothing's moved on 6 stocks we're watching right now. We're all within the channels. Okay, that's why there's nothing happening. I can bring this one up a little bit. We had to bounce up a little bit, so we got 126.70 here, probably 75. That's a step. This is the 75, and then here we back to the see. We've got. Let's put 80 here. 80 here. Keep the dollar. 80. 80 and 80. Yeah, that's good enough. And then here, let's say we got 25. Let's use the step. 25. 25 and 60 is 85. Should be right there. There we go. 85. They're all right. I don't have to do anything. This one here is 220. 25 is 221.50. Where are we at? 221.50. It's right on. See? Consistent. Works too. Okay, top. Meta 40. 529.40 resistance on Meta. And 156.40 support is 157. 157. 157. Let's say 60. 157.60. That's 40. Let's move it up. I don't like it. I don't like it. 40. I think it's 40. 156.40. 40. 157.40. There we go. That's $1. All right. Do my tops. Very good. Still nothing happening. We got a little slow. 11 o'clock, little pullback, little slow down. They all pull back, except for Tesla. Now, it's not that it's moving, but the only one that didn't pull back and went forward. Okay. 11 o'clock. Who's busy? They must scan the barcode of a shipment when they pick it up. The goal of the USB is to scan all mail with barcodes. Okay, and track. She's not doing it, and I want it done. PS form 5360. Yeah, I'm going to report her. I don't like her. EGL still up 75 cents, coming back down. I'm going to get rid of that one. What's this one? I don't like this one either. I'm going to get rid of Treasure Global. Same thing. Boom. NVIDIA is down. AMD's up 60 cents, 67. Tesla's up, down $1.95 down. Apple's up 27 cents. Really not much movement. Meta up 83, down down 70 cents. Now SPY's down $1.25. SMCI is down $16 today. There was money to be made. I know what I wanted to look at right now. Anybody watch the DNC last night? The best speaker last night, believe it or not, was Joe Biden's drug addict daughter. She spoke. She was pretty good, actually. She's now a rehab. She works as a social worker. She was cute. Yeah, but she's 36. She's had a rough life, man. A lot of drugs. Then the other one, I think, is AOC was probably the best, even though I don't agree with anything she says. But man, can she talk? I like to spank her. I like to smack her right on the ass. Just, I don't know, something about her. She always got that big red lipstick lips. Just kidding. A little spank. Hey, little spanking from Queens to the Bronx. She is just so full of herself. It's amazing. AOC, next president. She'd probably do a better job, even though she's entirely socialist, than Kamala. She's actually, I think she's smarter than her. She can speak too. Kamala can't put two words together. Very hard for her to put a sentence together. Anybody notice that? Okay. Jimmy? Huh? You noticed, Jimmy? Jimmy left. Let's see. Where did he go? Where would Jimmy go? Let's see. He's not there. He don't hang out there. Uh-huh. I'm not surprised. Let's look at the futures guy. He probably took the rest of the day off. See, he did his business and he's gone. Did his business and he's gone. That's what a lot of guys do. They do their business and they're gone. Let's say. He's not there. He really did leave. Is AK in today? No. He just looks like he's there. Let's look at Deck Room. Is he still there? Deck? He had enough. He's at the movie theater. Jimmy's not there either. All right, just curious. Let's refresh this page. Okay, that should give us a little faster speed from when I talk to when you hear me. Yeah, back to there. Yeah. All right. Well, I think it's time to call it a day then. You know, it's early for lunch. It's only 11 here. I can't get any conversation out of you guys. Nobody has anything to say. 8, 9, 6, 11, 10. Let's see what we got. 3, 4. There we go. 5. Give me 1 second. I heard a noise. Give me my delivery. All right. All right. It's nothing. Car door. Waiting for that truck because it's something that could blow away. It's bubble wrap and it can roll. Not that it's not that windy, but I'm on the 7th floor. The higher up you get, if there's any wind, it gets a little windy. All right. Nothing going on. What is this? Hmm. Nothing here. Seller's offer. Doesn't help me at one. 260s. I ordered some ubiquinol. Anybody use ubiquinol? Good price, $39.99 for 2 bottles of 120 each. That's 240. 120 or wait a second. Yeah, 2 bottles of 120, I think it was. That's 240. 120. That's right. So that's 4 months. 4 months supply. CoQ10 ubiquinol, 100 milligrams. That's all you need. Don't let them talk you into more unnecessary. I know a lot about vitamins. Anybody take vitamins here? Is anybody even here? Is anybody here? We're taking attendance. Remember the bobbing dolls? Stop short. Come on, guys. Would you wake up? All right. Well, since nobody here wants to wake up, Susie, it means that you're not listening to me. Nothing really happening at the moment, except with Tesla. You can go to the Deck's house and watch the movies. I'm not going to sit here if no one's talking to me. Really, I'm serious. So I've been here a little over 2 hours more since 9 o'clock. What time does it say? It says 9:21, but I've been here earlier. The 222 on the top here, 222 Tesla brings you to 220.75 on the bottom. 220, 220. So 1 of 50 cents, 75. There's your $1.25 right there. All right. All right, guys. If that's it, and I'm not going to talk to myself anymore. Welcome whoever just walked in the room. Shout out to all you that might be over in. I can't get anybody give me hands in YouTube. Okay, so that's it. Nobody's listening to me. How about some feedback? Want feedback? Hello, hello. Where is it? Anyway, there we go. Feedback, feedback. Hey, you need the feedback. You have to hear me twice. No, I wouldn't do that to you. Come on, guys. Can you believe that? 984 subscribers. I am that far away from 1,000 subscribers in YouTube. Woohoo! After that, you can actually get paid. You know, I don't have enough people in there. I'm not worth it to me anyway. You missed everything. Oh, I didn't know. Should I have woken you up? You did. You missed a lot of what do you call it? A lot of puts out there. You could have been putting it in there today. I'd walk away now. I wouldn't touch anything at this moment. I'm just about to get off. I mean, you're the first person to talk to me since Jimmy, and that was at 20 minutes ago. I mean, it's ridiculous. Where's your boy? What's Jay doing? He busy? What's Jay Trades doing? He's still in there. He's got 38. I'm going to pass everybody over to him. You lost a lot. Why? You were up yesterday. You lost. I lost a lot. I don't understand it. You're not being consistent. I can't get through to you. I don't seem to be able to help. And I really believe you go from one place to another and you do really well. You do better on your own. And then you start listening to all the other minds out there. And then you start throwing it back. Wow. Somebody put a roast beef on. That looks good. That looks like lamb. That is really good. Let's see.
Yeah, wagon wheel, man. They get those briskets. Like I said, they slice it up. And just put a bun. Like it's a barbecue sandwich. Dude.
They're talking of food. See, there's nothing going on right now. They're talking about food. $16. I looked at it earlier. SMCI is going down. It's finished. It's not finished. It's just down today. Everything's down today. Jeez. Anyway, I think I'm going to go down for a while. I think I'm going to go do some eBay business. This is ridiculous. I try to help you guys out, and only you talk to me, engineer. These people don't talk. They don't talk to me. Today, I think it's time to take some time off. You know, I've been here since 9:20, 9:10 this morning. Had the things up. Mm. Come on. $61. Give me 1 second here. Hold on. What the heck? Mm. Doing fast ones.
It was a perfect restaurant. Some restaurant. All summer, all funny.
They're talking about food, man, in his room. I put a bucket of chicken in there. I wrote, time for the colonel. His eye was blinking.
People will then
Everything over the past 45 minutes. Okay, that's good. Deck's coming on in how long? In 9 minutes. So he's coming on at 11:30. And I'm gonna get off when he gets on. Maybe. Let that go over the day. Because there's really not much happening right now. We're at a standstill. I'm gonna go make some lunch. Maybe I'll come back in a bit. I'll just let I'll let this all run for a while. I really should go walk. I never got my shower, but I should probably go walk first, then take the shower. What do you think? I need to walk for an hour. I haven't been getting any exercise. I hurt at night. It's not good. 222.60. 222.60 is 35. Is 221. 221.35. There you go. And that gives you $1.25 right there. All right. Right now, I'm going to pull this away. Just use the upper VWAP plot. And here, this 561, forget the other one. That ain't happening today. So let's bring this down here. Let's get rid of this. This is where we want to bring it to, but we're not ready for that. We're going to move that one. And this here will just be, if we go above the VWAP, 550.75 will just be the upper VWAP plot. So I don't need anything in there at this moment. Okay? Come on, move. Look at this. Oh, that's why. That's why it's not moving. Now it'll move. Okay. There you go. So there we go. And I think I'm gonna walk. And you can all catch Deck at 11:30. He's still going over all the food in in what's his name. I'm gonna do a quick flash in here real quick. All right, there you go. There's the flash on the page. And that one's good. Put that into Deck's room. All right, so when Deck comes on live. Okay. All right, that's about it, folks. There's nothing going on right now. Really, nothing going on. All right, 11:30 Deck's room. I'm gonna take a little time off, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. I'll see you after lunch and my walk. All right. If I'm back sooner, I'm back sooner. Any questions, just post them on the board. I will pass by from time to time, and I do answer. All right. It's Colonel Sanders signing off. I'll see you guys later. At least the timing's good. Just a few seconds. That's good. All right. Call me if anything comes up. You all got my number.